feels a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ruben Diaz. Openda. He is through here. And the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? That has ended up in no man's land. He's going to be disappointed with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. And it's Stoichkov. Pinches it off him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he can clear it away. Maradona. Bellingham. Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Interesting ball. Big chance! Goal! Romania! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Romania go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Davis. Botafogo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos. Openda. And he's had it nicked away. And Dijk makes the interception. Openda. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Ruben Diaz. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Ruben Diaz. Looking for options for movement. Adams gets a foot in here. Quality ball. Beckenbauer. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Footballing width usually identifies...
And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para sua segurança.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Can he finish? Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he certainly got enough purchase on it. Now he's got to think a little bit more about the accuracy.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nielsen stood up well to him there. And now the breakaway.
That's going in strongly.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's headed upfield.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lewandowski, and he's managed to get free. Has a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. To Nielsen. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, great shot. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. And the volley. And that is wildly off target.
Botafogo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Goalkeeper's ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gerrard. To Beckham. Bellingham. Haaland. Pirlo. Gerrard. Bellingham! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Modric! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Spread out to the left. To Nielsen. Gerrard attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. To Nielsen. Well read, nice interception. Gently done. Mateus. Haaland. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, just skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. And the shot! Gerrard clears. And it's Roberto Carlos. Modric Spread it left. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Modric. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now this could be a chance. Maradona.
2 added minutes has been
Out to the left
indicated.
it goes. Nice control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kane given the lift of his goal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Botafogo head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And so we're off again.
Botafogo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Kane, strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
They're not going to make any further progress now. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good ball, shots on. It's Maradona! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field, Beckham.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Neymar. Neymar is fouled.
Neymar.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. That was travelling. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Botafogo have their third corner. And it's been taken short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Just eases him off the ball. Danielson. And he's been shifted off
The
it.
attendance for this
Belly.
match was
Just about up to the hour now.
71,898.
Now it's Maradona. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Maradona. Pirlo, that is a brilliant interception. Mateus, that's a sharp pass. Now it's Maradona. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. It's struck first time. And that has sent him sprawling. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Lewandowski. Great defending, strong and determined. Ruben Dias. 75 minutes played. Bellingham. Pinches it off him. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 80, Ronaldinho. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, played right into his path. And he's taking no chances there.
Botafogo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Over to the left. Roberto Carlos delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Del Piero. Check catches it safely. Five minutes left on the clock. He's looking to set free a runner.
Botafogo probably could have...
Fires from distance. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. That's an excellent interception.
Added time.
Gerrard. Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ronaldinho. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Pirlo. No way through. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Botafogo proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.